Hello guys, in this lecture we are going to learn about analysis of Grades bridge without overlap. In the last lecture we seen the few of the part regarding the same. Just I would like to once again summarize that part. The LCC, it means line commutated or current source converter, and voltage source converter VSC, both are called as Grades bridge. And Grade bridge provides the objectives as galvanic separation between AC and DC sets, voltage transformation between AC and DC networks, and adjustment of the applied AC voltage by on-load tap changer OLTC. There are six switches numbered with the in order in which they are turned on. It means S1, S3, S5, S4, S6, and S2. LCC switches LCC switches are made of thyristor walls, whereas VSC they are made of IGBT. Let's see the analysis without overlap with DC voltage harmonics. The DC voltage waveform contains a ripple whose fundamental frequency is 6 times the supply frequency. This can be analyzed in Fourier series and contains harmonics of the order, it is h is equals to 6n. That 6 indicates the 6 times the supply frequency, and n is nothing but an integer. The harmonic or RMS value in the DC voltage is given by Vh is equal to root of AH square plus BH square upon root 2. This is as per the Fourier series. So whereas AH is nothing but 1 upon pi integration from alpha to alpha plus 2 pi Vd cos of h into theta d theta, and Bh is nothing but 1 upon pi integration from alpha to alpha plus 2 pi Vd sine of h theta d theta. It can be shown that the RMS value of hth order harmonic in DC voltage is given by Vh is equal to VDO root of 2 divided by h square minus 1 in bracket 1 plus h square minus 1 sine square alpha raised to 1 by 2. This is nothing but hth order harmonic in DC voltage. Let's see wall voltage waveform. This figure shows the wall voltages, which shows with the three voltage jumps that arises due to commutation from one wall to the next in the same commutation group. The wall voltage waveform can be obtained from the expression, and the voltage jumps are all the same magnitude given by Vj is equal to root 2 ELL sine of alpha is equal to pi by 3 VDO sine alpha. These voltage jumps contribute to the voltage stresses, that is dV by dt across the wall. Wall tapping circuits are provided to release these stresses. Otherwise, as we discussed, dV by dt if increases beyond the particular limit, then it may cause a turn on method of dV by dt. Turn on method of thyristor by dV by dt turn on. So to reduce that stresses, the wall damping circuit is provided. Although alpha can vary from 0 to 180 degree, the full range cannot be utilized. In order to ensure the firing of all the series connected thyristors, it is necessary to provide a minimum limit of alpha greater than 0, that is say 5 degrees 5 degree. Also, in the order to allow for turn off time of the wall, it is necessary to provide an upper limit less than 180 degree. The delay angle alpha is not allowed to go beyond 180 degree minus gamma, where gamma is nothing but extinction angle. Sometimes it is also called as margin angle. The minimum value of the extinction angle is typically 10 degree. Although in normal operation as as an inverter, it is not allowed to go beyond 15 degree or 18 degree. In the absence of forced commutation, alpha cannot be made negative. Let's see the power factor. The AC power supplied to the converter is given by PAC root of 3 ELL I1 cos of phi, where phi is the fundamental frequency power factor. The DC power must match the AC power, ignoring the losses in the converter. Thus, you can get the PAC is equals to PDC is equals to VD into ID is equal to root 3 ELL I1 cos phi. So from this equation, we can conclude that cos phi is nothing but the cos alpha. The reactive power requirements are increased as alpha is increased from 0 and are reduced from 180 degree. When alpha is equal to 90 degree, the power factor is 0 and only reactive power is consumed. Let's see the choice of converter configuration for any pulse number. We mentioned earlier that Grids bridge is a 6 pulse converter for which the lowest DC voltage lowest DC voltage harmonic is sixth. Correspondingly, lowest AC current harmonics are fifth and seventh. To reduce the harmonics content in the AC current and DC current, DC voltage, AC current and DC voltage, it is desirable to use higher pulse number. In general, it can be stated that the characteristic harmonics are of the order of HDC is equal to n into P. N is nothing but an integer. P is the pulse number. And AC harmonics can be defined as HAC is equal to NP plus minus 1. There are several configurations for converter of specific pulse number. For P is equal to 6, we have in addition to grid bridge 6-phase diametral connection, cascade of 3 single phase full wave converters, cascade of 2 3-phase converter, parallel connection with interface transformer, etc. It is convenient to consider a small p, that is pulse number, pulse converter made up of series and parallel connections of basic wall group of Q, basic wall group of Q or switches as shown in this figure. Here the switch is a thyristor wall whose firing can be delayed from the instant when the wall voltage becomes positive. The voltage source are actually obtained from the converter transformer windings. Neglecting the overlap, only one wall conducting in commutation group of Q walls. If the converter is made up of the matrix of S wall groups in series and R wall groups in parallel, then number of pulse number is nothing but P is equals to Q into R into S. Just I am repeating this one because it is very important. If converter is made up of matrix of S wall groups, S is a variable that is number of wall groups, S wall groups in series, and number of wall groups in parallel, that is nothing but small r. So then the pulse number is nothing but P is equals to Q into R into S. Just see the second figure for converter configuration. In general, there are P transformer windings. There are P transformer windings. It will be shown later that sometimes windings can be combined in particularly Q is equal to 3, R is equal to 1 and S is equal to 2. Let's see the wall rating. The wall voltage rating is specified in terms of peak inverse voltage. It has to withstand. The wall voltage rating is specified in terms of peak inverse voltage, which has to be withstand. The ratio of peak inverse voltage to the average DC voltage is an index of wall utilization. The average maximum DC voltage across the converter is given by VDO is equals to S into Q upon 2 pi integration from minus pi by Q to plus pi by Q Em cos of omega t d omega t. And by taking the integration, successful integration, we can get that VDO is nothing but VDO is equal to SQ upon pi Em sine of pi by Q. The peak inverse voltage PIV across a wall can be considered or can be considered as PIV is equal to 2 into Em. If suppose that Q is odd and maximum inverse voltage occurs when the wall with the phase shift of pi plus minus pi by Q is conducting, in this case the peak inverse voltage becomes 2 into Em cos of pi upon 2Q. Then the wall utilization factor is given by the ratio of PIV peak inverse voltage divided by average maximum DC voltage, across the wall, that is equal to 2 pi upon SQ sine of pi upon Q. You will get pi upon SQ sine of pi upon 2Q. This is for Q even, for Q is even, and this for Q is odd. Then this table shows the wall utilization factor for different 6 pulse converter configurations. The best wall utilization is obtained for configurations 1 and 3. You can observe here. First one is nothing but with Q is equals to 2, R is equals to 1 and S is equals to 3. We are getting a minimum wall utilization factor, that is 1.047. And if you are comparing that with third one also, Q is equal to 3, R is equals to 1 and S is equals to 2. Again we are getting same value of that is 1.047. This first and third result getting same result, and as compared to the first and third, if you are comparing second, fourth and fifth, we are getting different values, and for the second it is getting very high value, that is 3.142, and moderate value getting from the fourth and fifth, that is 2.094. So as per this table we can conclude the best wall utilization is obtained from configuration first and 3. Next is transformer rating. The current rating of wall as well as transformer winding supplying it is given by IV is equals to ID upon R into root of Q, where ID is the DC current which is assumed to be constant. The transformer rating on the wall side in volt ampere is given by S is equal to S into STV, that is nothing but wall side volt ampere rating of transformer, that can be defined or it is given by STV is equals to P into EM upon root 2 into IV. By putting the value of EM that is P into VDO pi upon 2 root of 2 root 2 SQ sine of pi by Q R into root Q. Then finally we can state that the rating of wall rating of or transformer rating on wall side is nothing but STV is equals to pi by root 2 VDO ID upon root Q sine of pi by Q. For Q is equals to 3, actually the transformer utilization factor is nothing but STV upon VDO into ID. This ratio is called as transformer utilization factor, and it is only a function of Q. The optimum value of Q, which results in maximum utilization, is equal to 3. It means if suppose you are putting the Q is equal to 3, you are getting the value that is transformer utilization factor is nothing but 1.481. The transformer utilization can be improved further if two wall group can share a single transformer winding. In this case, the current rating of the winding can be increased by a factor of root 2. So it may become the value of transformer utilization factor as 1.047. For 6-pulse converter, this can be easily arranged the grid circuit as shown in this figure. It is obtained when the two windings are combined into one. This is possible since the terminal A and A dash can see A and A dash, like B and B dash and C and C dash are at the same potential with respect to the supply neutral. Thus, it is shown that both from wall and transformer utilization considerations, the grid circuit is the best circuit for a 6 pulse converter. The last one, 12 pulse converter. In HVDC transmission, the series conduction of converter group has been preferred because of the ease of control and protection as well as requirements of high voltage rating. Thus, a 12 pulse converter is obtained by the series connection of two bridges. The 30-degree phase displacement between two sets of source voltages is achieved by transformer connections, that is star star for feeding one bridge and star delta for feeding second bridge. The use of 12 pulse converter is preferable over the 6 pulse converter because of reduced filtering requirements. However, increasing the pulse number beyond 12 is not practical because the non-characteristic harmonics which arise due to asymmetry in firing, imbalance in supply, etc., are not eliminated. Thank you. Thank you very much.